You're not broke because you're bad with money. You're re-broke because something is bleeding your wallet every day, and not even seeing it. You work hard. You save where you can. Your money still disappears. It's like holding water in your hands and wondering why it's always empty. Here's the truth. Nobody tells you. It's not the big stuff. It's the little, quiet cuts over and over again that leave your wallet empty and your dreams delayed. Every month you lose money, but not to accidents. Two systems designed to drain you slowly. You don't see it because they don't want you to. But today, you will. Stay with me. This one video might save you hundreds of dollars every single month. And by the end, I'll give you one daily habit that could stop 80% of your money leaks. For life, you get paid, you feel good for a moment. But within a week or two, the money is almost gone. You didn't do anything crazy. You didn't buy a new phone or book a vacation. You just lived your life. But your wallet, it's empty. Again, and the worst part, when we're tired, broke, or stressed, we spend more money. We grab the first coffee we see, order takeout, or shop online without thinking twice. We hate feeling like we're not part of the group. So we might buy expensive clothes, gadgets, or experiences just to keep up with our friends. But here's the secret. True friends, whoa, and judge you for not being able to afford the latest iPhone or designer handbag. They'll respect you for being smart with your money. They lost their house, got divorced, and argued about money all the time. Because of this, I developed bad financial habits myself. I spent money impulsively, avoided talking about money, and believed that being broke was normal. But it doesn't have to be. If you want to break the cycle of poverty and create a better financial future for yourself, it starts with changing your mindset and habits. But what if instead we took 5 minutes to sit with our feelings, have a glass of water, listen to a song, or take a walk? When we're happy, sad, angry, or bored, we might turn to shopping as a way to soothe our emotions. So you might not take care of your belongings, buy cheap products, or settle for low-paying jobs. But remember, you deserve to have nice things and a fulfilling life. Invest in yourself by learning new skills, improving your health, and pursuing your passions. But this is a dangerous habit. If you notice yourself spending more when you're feeling down, it's important to find other healthy ways to cope with your emotions, like talking to a friend, journaling, or practicing mindfulness. With this simple tool, you'll track your daily habits, identify your money leaks, and plug them in just 5 minutes a day. Click the link below to get your checklist now. I don't wait another day to start fixing your leaky wallet and creating a future you're excited about. Remember, you're not bad with money. You're just being drained by things you were never taught to see. Now go out there and start plugging those leaks. You've got this. Taking care of ourselves makes us feel better and gives us the energy to make smarter money choices. You can't even point to where the money went. That's because most people think they lose money in big ways, but that's not true. It's not the one big mistake. It's the 100 small ones. It's the $5 coffee here, the forgotten subscription there, the late fee on a bill. It's a food delivery when you were too tired to cook. Each one feels small, but together, they quietly destroy your savings. Month after month. Done. It's like your wallet has tiny holes in it. No matter how much money you pour in, it keeps dripping out. You don't feel it right away, but over time it becomes normal. You get used to being broke. But here's the truth. You're not bad with money. You're just being drained by things you were never taught to see. I was just like you. For years, I watched my paycheck come in, and in a blink, it was gone. I was like a leaky bucket with a hole at the bottom. Every time we check our email, text message, or social media, we're bombarded with tempting messages. Buy one, get one free. Limited stock. Flash sale. These messages trigger our fear of missing out, so we impulsively buy things we don't need. Turn off notifications, unsubscribe from email lists, and wait 24 hours before buying non-essential items. If you still want it after 24 hours, you can buy it. No matter how much money I made, I couldn't save. Now, after studying thousands of hours of personal finance, I've fixed my leaky bucket. I've pinpointed all the holes. In this video, I'm going to open your eyes to see the 6 real reasons why your wallet is bleeding and how to stop each one. And if you stay till the end, I'll give you my free leak-proof wallet checklist. It's a simple tool that I use every day to track and fix these tiny money leaks in just 5 minutes a day? No. 1. The energy leak. No. 2. The temptation leak. 3. The social pressure leak. Number 4. The emotional spending leak. Number 5. The low self-worth leak. If you don't value yourself, you might not feel worthy of nice things. And number 6. The bad financial role model leak. Growing up, I saw my parents struggle financially. To fix your leaky wallet, download my free leak-proof wallet checklist. Are you tired of constantly feeling hungry? You're not alone. In fact, our American obsession with snacking has only gotten worse since the pandemic. A recent study shows that over 80% of Americans snack mindlessly throughout the day. It's no wonder why. We're busy, stressed, and surrounded by delicious temptations at all times. But what if I told you that these seemingly harmless snacks were actually a silent killer sabotaging your financial success? Think about it. You reach for that bag of chips or candy bar when you're bored or stressed, not realizing that each bite is costing you more than just a few extra calories. These mindless snacks add up. You find yourself spending hundreds of dollars a month on junk food without even realizing it. The worst part is that you're not getting anything valuable in return. These snacks aren't investments that will grow your wealth. They're expenses that will drain your bank account. But the good news is that you can take control of this leak and start plugging it today. Here are 3 simple steps to help you stop mindlessly eating your way to financial ruin. Step No. 1. Identify your hunger triggers. When are you most likely to crave junk food? Is it when you're bored, stressed, sad, or lonely? Once you know what triggers your cravings, you can start to develop strategies to cope with those feelings in a healthier way. Maybe you can take a walk, call a friend, or do some deep breathing exercises instead of reaching for the first food you see. Step 2. Stock your kitchen with healthy alternatives. Have plenty of nutritious snacks on hand that you enjoy eating. This way you won't be tempted to reach for the first unhealthy food you see. Some great options include fruits, vegetables, nuts, and yogurt. And don't worry, you don't have to become a health guru overnight. Just make small changes like swapping out your sugary sodas for water or juice and replace processed snacks with whole food alternatives. Step 3. Track your spending. It can be eye-opening to see just how much you're spending on junk food each month. Track your expenses for a couple of weeks and look for patterns. You might be surprised at what you find. Knowing where your money goes is the first step to taking control of your finances and building wealth. You ever wonder why your bank account is always empty, no matter how much you earn? It all boils down to one simple reason: leaks. Small, sneaky leaks that you don't even notice. And guess what? It's not your fault. The system is designed to bleed you slowly, making you think it's normal. Now let's talk about the sneakiest money leak in your daily life. Food delivery. Listen up, because this is how it works. You're tired. You open your phone, click your favorite food app, and in 30 minutes, your food arrives. Feels easy, right? But that easy meal is killing your wallet. Let me break it down for you. A $10 meal becomes $18 to $20 after delivery fee, service fee, tip, and taxes. Now multiply that by 3 times a week. That's $1.60 a week, or $240 a month, just to eat what you could cook at home. And the worst part, it's not about treating yourself. It's become a habit. You don't even think twice now. Tap, order, eat, repeat. Why it feels normal? They make it fast, they make it fun. They show you discounts. But they're not helping you. They're training you to be dependent. Every time you order instead of cooking, you don't just lose money, you lose control. And over time, your wallet keeps bleeding. How to fix this leak? Give yourself a limit. Example: only 1 delivery per week. Plan simple meals, not fancy ones. It's just easy, cheap meals that save money. Keep quick snacks at home. Most delivery orders happen when you're too hungry to think. Calculate your last 30-day delivery cost. That number alone might shock you. Eating out is okay sometimes, but when it becomes your lifestyle, it becomes your trap. Remember, every time you cook at home, you keep more cash in your pocket. And over time, that cash turns into freedom. Next up is leak number 3. It's not food. It's not subscriptions. It's a lie they sold you about being good with money. Let me ask you something. Have you ever made a budget and still ended up broke at the end of the month? Looks good on paper, but it doesn't survive real life. You try, you fail, and then you stop trying. 20% savings or debt. Automate your savings, so it happens before you spend anything. Leave space for mistakes. Life is not perfect. Your budget shouldn't be either. Track weekly, not monthly. It's easier, faster, and keeps you aware. That's exactly how people stay stuck for years. A budget should guide you, not punish you. Then when you fail, you feel guilty. You think you're bad with money. But it's not your fault. It's the budget that's broken. The goal is to guide it like a smart boss. Because when your budget finally matches your real life, your money starts working for you, not against you. We say, I worked hard today, so I deserve this. But by the end of the month, these rewards end up costing you big time. What if I told you there was a way to eliminate these leaks without feeling deprived? If you master these 3 money habits, you'll finally feel like you're in control. And no, it doesn't mean sacrificing everything now and then rewarding yourself later. Because real financial freedom is not about the trade-offs. It's about building wealth without trading your values, your time, or your peace of mind. The secret is understanding where your money goes, why budgets fail, and how to fix them. If you can get those 3 things right, the rest will fall into place. So stay tuned, because we're just getting started. You followed the rules, you wrote down numbers, you tried to stick to it, but your money still disappeared. These are the small things we justify over and over again until they become big problems, like buying a coffee every morning. You say, it's okay, it's just a coffee. But you repaying $5 for a coffee you can make for $1, or ordering takeout because it's too busy to cook, or clicking buy now, instead of saving for what you really want. Before you know it, you've spent thousands on things you don't even need. Why? Because most budgets don't work. They're too tight, too boring, too hard to follow. And worst of all, they don't match real life. Let me show you what I mean. Most people create a budget like this. Rent, $800 food, $200 fun, $0 savings, $500. A bad budget doesn't just waste your money, it wastes your energy. So here's how to fix this leak. Use the real-life budget rule. 50% needs, 30% wants. The goal is not to control every dollar. Now let's talk about the last money leak. Small leaks that add up to a disaster. Here's the problem. These small rewards trick us into thinking we're in control. You had a long day, you're tired, you're stressed, and you say to yourself, I've worked hard, I deserve this. Do you buy something, a new shirt, some junk food? You can choose to ignore those money leaks. And that's how you take back control. Do you feel like you're in control of your finances? If not, share your story. We're here to help. A random gadget online. Maybe even a weekend trip. It feels good in the moment. You earned it, right? But here's the trap. When I deserve this becomes your go-to excuse. You slowly destroy your progress. One reward here, another treat there. Suddenly you're spending hundreds of dollars a month, not on needs, not even on true joy, just to feel better for a few minutes. Why this trap is dangerous? It doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like self-care. But real self-care isn't spending money you don't have. Real self-care is having savings, feeling safe, sleeping without stress, knowing your future is under control. When treating yourself becomes a habit, you're no longer rewarding progress. You're blocking it. How to fix this leak? Control the I deserve this voice. You take back control of your wallet and your emotions. Let me explain. We all know that little voice in our heads. It tells us we deserve a break. We deserve some retail therapy. We deserve a little fun. That little voice sounds nice, but it's dangerous. Here's why. That little voice lies to you. It says things like, you work too much. You deserve a treat. But who decides what you deserve? You do, not your thoughts. Your thoughts are a suggestion. They're not a command. And when you let them control you, they'll destroy your progress. Think about it. If you were running a business, would you let a suggestion destroy it? Of course not. So why do you let your thoughts destroy your personal finances? 1. Set a fun money limit. Example, $50 a month. Spend guilt-free, but only within that limit. 2. Delay emotional spending. Tell yourself, if I still want it in 48 hours, I'll buy it. Instead of shopping, try a walk, a nap, a favorite song, talking to a friend. Remind yourself, I deserve peace. Not more debt. It's okay to enjoy life. But it's not okay to ruin your future just to feel better for one moment. The next leak happens right in front of your eyes, but you ignore it, thinking it's just normal. What is? Here's the truth. You're not a slave to your thoughts. You're a master of your choices. You can choose to ignore that little voice. Let me ask you something. Have you ever bought something that you didn't need but wanted because everyone else had it? A newer phone, brand name shoes, a fancy coffee, a car you can't really afford? You didn't even want it that much, but you felt like if you didn't have it, you'll look poor. People will judge you. You'll feel left out. That's lifestyle pressure. It's everywhere. He's talking about his private jets and his supermodel ex-wife and his crazy yacht. You think to yourself, dang, I wish I had that kind of money. Everyone you see online has different rules. Some people buy things to attract attention. Others buy things to sell you something. If you're buying something to impress other people, ask yourself why. TV shows, movies, ads, social media posts, YouTube videos like this one. Not TikToks, not Instagrams, not your cousins, but yours. Because once you stop buying things to impress others, you'll be shocked how fast your bank account grows. Most of them are trying to sell you something. A product, a lifestyle, a fantasy. You don't need any of that stuff to be happy. This is a channel where we teach you how to make money, keep money, and multiply money. And I'll see you in the next video. You don't need to buy things to impress people you don't even like, and you certainly don't need to be a slave to your image. Instead, follow those who educate or inspire you to grow, who share valuable information that helps you level up. Do you want to fit in? Do you want to be accepted? Do you want to be liked? Or do you want to be respected? Once you understand your why, you can find better ways to achieve it without breaking the bank. You shouldn't be a prisoner of your past. You shouldn't be a victim of your circumstances. And you certainly shouldn't be a walking advertisement for brands you don't even like. When I post online, I have a team helping me. Think about it. Do you really need that new car? Will it make your life better? Or will it just make your monthly payments higher? Do you really need that designer handbag? Will it make you happier? Or will it just leave you with less money at the end of the month? Do you really need to go to that fancy private school? Will it give you a better education? Or will it just leave you with student loans? We have fancy equipment. We're investing tens of thousands of dollars into every post to bring value to you. The point is not all online attention is created equal. Then you go to the bathroom and you wash your hands and you look around and you see a homeless guy and you think, dang, I wish I could just get my hands on some of that private jet money. But then you realize, wait a second, I am that homeless guy. You're just one bad day away from being broke. One job loss, one injury, one unexpected expense away from needing help from a soup kitchen. You know how sometimes we compare our net worth to someone else's highlight reel? We scroll through Instagram or TikTok and we see vacations. Luxury bags, perfect homes, boss life reels. Their vacation was on a credit card. Their car is leased. Their house isn't even fully theirs. They're broke, just dressed well. But they look rich. Wow. And now you're trying to keep up. That's how lifestyle inflation works. You don't even notice it until your wallet is empty, and we feel behind. We feel like we're not doing enough, not buying enough, not living enough. So we start spending not to be happy, but to look successful. I grew up broke, so broke that we were living off of welfare checks. But I learned early on that money doesn't solve all your problems. When I started making money, I still had anxiety, still had fears, I still had doubts. Having more money doesn't mean you'll be happier, but having less money definitely makes you miserable. The truth is, most people flexing online, they're in debt. Imagine this, you're at a dinner party. There's a rich guy in the room, a total baller. When I talk about money, people call me Mo Money Mo, but I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. So here's how to fix this leak. No. 1. Stop comparing your starting point to somebody's highlight reel. Number 2. Ask yourself, am I buying this for me or for other people to see me? Don't lie to yourself. No. 3. Unfollow accounts that make you feel less. We consume a lot of media. No. 4. Make your own goals. Define your version of success. Look, money is a tool. It's a means to an end. It shouldn't define you. You shouldn't be a slave to your image. Your money should work for your future, not your image. Here's the harsh reality. My name is anonymous. Let's talk about a lie we all believe. If I work hard and stay busy, money will come. But look around. Most people are working 8 to 10 hours a day. They're just getting more tired. They've convinced themselves that working harder will solve their money problems. But working harder is not the answer. Working smarter is. 99% of people want to be rich, but they don't want to do what it takes. They want the easy way. Want to work less, earn more, save more, and get richer without doing any of the work. But life doesn't work that way. Running around, always tired, always stressed, and still they're broke. How is that possible? Take 10 minutes a day just to think about money. No noise, no phone, just reflection. Ask yourself 3 questions every single day. What did I earn today? What did I keep? Did I build? Or did I just work? Focus on building these 3 things every single day. Save more, invest more, learn more. Learn a new skill, read a book, listen to a podcast, take a course, build something that makes you more money. Don't just work harder, work smarter. Your goal is not to be busy. Your goal is to be free. To be free from the rat race, to be free from the matrix, to be free from the system. Yes, it's okay to work hard, but don't let that hard work go to waste. You're not a slave. You're a human being. You have the ability to choose how you spend your time. Choose wisely, because being busy might feed you today, but being smart will feed you forever. Because being busy doesn't mean you're being smart with money. It just means you're tired. You're chasing tasks. You're checking notifications. You're going to work. You're coming back home. You're scrolling, sleeping, and repeating. And in all that noise, you forget to stop and ask, is any of this actually making me rich? The truth is most people are not getting richer. So here's how you fix this leak. Let's stop for a moment. You've now seen the truth. Your wallet wasn't empty because of just one mistake. It was leaking every single day. Little things. Quiet habits, emotional spending, sneaky charges, fake lifestyle pressure. It's the worst one, being too busy to notice. But now you see it. And that's the first step to winning. Because once your eyes open, you can't go back to sleep. Your wallet 1T fix itself. If you do anything with what you just learned, nothing will change. The same leaks will stay. Your money will keep dripping away. And a year from now, you'll feel stuck again. They want to be victims of circumstances rather than to be in control. You're poor because no one taught you how to protect what you earn. But now you know. And once you know, you owe it to yourself to act. Take care, but you are different. You made it this far in this video. You actually care about changing your financial reality. So I have a challenge for you. Go out right now to your car and look at it from the outside. Really look at it. Study it. Think about all the times you've looked at your car and what it means to own it. It represents freedom, comfort, convenience. It represents all the times you hit snooze in the morning, all the times you drove with your friends, all the times it took you places you needed to be. Look at the car and appreciate it, but also think about the responsibility it is. Think about the money you pay to keep it fueled, maintained, parked, insured. Think about how you would be able to afford it if you were undisciplined with your money. Once you're done looking at your car, come back inside, close the door, and do the wallet lock-in. Routine we shared earlier. We suggest you do it while sitting in your car so no one can disturb you. Make sure you write down everything you spent today and ask yourself whether you spent to grow or just to feel better. You might be surprised by what you find. Lastly, plan your spending for tomorrow. Visualize in your head every dollar going out of your wallet. Visualize how much you have left in your account. This exercise shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes. Track one expense. Write down one thing you spent money on today. Ask this question: did I spend to grow or just to feel better? Plan tomorrow's spending in your head. Doesn't make for a good video title, so you won't find motivation in trends. Won't get inspired by some viral trick, because real wealth isn't built that way. It's built by doing the right thing over and over and over again, even when nobody is looking. Remind yourself, I'm not broke. I'm in control now. That's it. Simple, free, and more powerful than any course or book you'll ever buy. But if you take just 15 minutes a day, you can flip your entire financial life. No magic, no fake promises, just small daily moves. Here, so new power tool, the wallet lock-in routine. Check your balance. Know how much money you have. Daily. From leaking to leading, now you're not just a spender. You're a builder. You spot the leaks, you plug them fast, you control the flow, and one day soon, you'll have more than you need. Not because you're lucky, but because you got smart and stayed consistent. You won't hear a lot of people talk about this habit because it's boring. This is what most people do. They watch motivational videos like this one. They feel inspired for a few hours, and they go back to their old habits and tricks because that's easier. And then a week later, they watch another video, and the cycle continues. But you can break the cycle. It starts with what you just saw, a new lens on your wallet. Next is the daily wallet lock-in routine we just went over. Third is consistency. And here's where most people quit. They do it for a week or two, then quit. Some do it for a month, then quit. But real wealth isn't built in months, it's built in years. It's done consistently. So if you want to be wealthy, you must be consistent with this practice for at least 3 months. Do it every single day for 3 months. By the end, you won't believe how much has changed. Your habits, your mindset, your wallet. Most people will never do this. They prefer to complain about their situation than to fix it. One last thing. Always remember, you are not poor because you were lazy. If this video helped open your eyes even a little, hit subscribe and join the Zaro Wells family. We don't chase fake success. We build real freedom, one smart move at a time. This is the best way to support the channel and help us continue to grow. By subscribing, you'll get access to our exclusive community where we can chat directly. This channel is bigger than me. It's bigger than all of us. It's a community of independent thinkers who are taking control of their own lives and building the future they want for themselves and their families. The algorithm rewards channels that people actually watch. So if you subscribe, the algorithm will show our videos to more people, helping us to spread our message to more people. You'll also be the first to know when we drop new videos, and we drop new videos every single week. Subscribing is free, but it does come at a cost. We're building something special here, something that will outlive me and you. So hit subscribe, join the movement. Let's build this thing together.